Hey everyone, have you ever opened Jira and felt completely lost? You are not alone. It's powerful, but also overwhelming at first. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Jira step by step to manage your projects like a pro without getting buried in tickets, boards, or workflow. Whether you're working solo, running a team, or learning Jira for your job, this guide is for you. Let's get in. For those who don't know what is Jira, Jira is a project management tool made by Atlassian, originally built for software and development, but now used for marketing teams, designers, and freelancers. You name it, it's perfect for tracking tasks, managing workflows, collaborating with teams, and visualizing your project progress. The most popular setup is the Scrum board or the Kanban board. Obviously, I will show you and we will work on it. So let's get started. But before going there, let's go and have a look at pricing here. So as you can see here, you can pause the video or you can come by yourself and check out everything and compare it. It has a free plan which is free forever, right, for 10 users. And if you have a small team, then free version is completely useful. And there's a standard, there's a premium, and the enterprise. You can compare it with its own feature. Right now on the top right side corner, you can just go and click on get it free, and simply I'm going to use my Google account, and this is your site. So basically, if you go and type on Google whatever username, you write it here and click on continue. So if I just go in Google and search for fileexpress.com and enter, obviously I will land up here. Oh, I just need to paste in the URL section here, and I will come up to my, oh, now it's working fine here. So here, first of all, this is a Kanban board. Now you have to name your Kanban board here. So I will just let it be by default my Kanban project and click on get started. Now, what more features you want? You want task, request, campaign, candidate, assets, and just go and click on next. Now here you can create sections. By the way, we will just make more sections. So for now, you can simply close it or you can add status. For example, I am just going to add one more section, that is review, right? And once I do this, just go and click on finish. So this is how exactly it will show up here. Now click on finish. So this is how it's going to be. Now let's get started from the basics and I will just explain you each and everything. So now, first of all, here on the left side, you will find this option, right? All these menu bars, which I will explain you. And here's on the for you section, this is the main interface. So whatever you were working, the recent task will show up here, right? This is a recent basically, right? And here it can show me. So I just made this Kanban board and this is what it's available. This is shared. So if you have anything favorite, some kind of templates or something like that, some items which will be available here. And yes, Jira is connected. I mean, it gives you option to connect with third-party application. So you can connect it here, and here you can see it get integrated with a lot of third-party applications and you can use them, right? You can search for any specific thing, and here you can search for any specific categories and this filters and everything. Now here comes the plan. So what is basically a plan? So plan is basically where you can create something, plan to reach from goal A to goal B, right? And to create it, simply just go and click on create plan. Now I will just go and click on here, plan test one. And once you do this here, you can click on access, whether it's a private or open, and you can add your team member. And inside plan, you can call this as a workspace here. So you can add your boards, you can add your projects, right? So here, this is the board. I'm just going to add it. You can add your specific team member, you can add more work, you can add more boards. So you can call this as a plan, as a folder, and inside that folder you can keep as many projects, as many documents, something like that. Now click on create. Now this is very similar to what is basically Kanban. So inside, this is be exactly, it will be same. Right now here, I can just go and click on summary. So summary is basically whatever happening inside this plan, whatever happening inside this folder will show up here. I mean, how many tasks are there, how many timelines, how many progress has done, how many deal has been done, everything. So if I just go and click on program, so here you can create program board. Now here there's a lot of things. So basically you can plan sprints for multiple teams, manage this capacity, visualize the dependencies. So what is basically a sprint? A sprint is basically just a 1 or 2 week window where your team focus on a very specific task, right? For example, let's say if you have a tech team and there's a one of the feature which you want to release and it's very trendy, so you can use sprint, right? So this is where sprint is useful, and I will show you how you can create it. So first of all, we have to create a program board. So let's say this is just an example, Q1 financial year 24 here. So I can use a board name, and here let's say I will just write here like feature, right? And what's the start date? So this is going to start on 10th. On here I can just go and choose on October, and it is going for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you can extend up to the 4 weeks. I would like to keep here 2 weeks. Then you can set here numbers of columns. So for now I'd like to keep here 5. Obviously you can extend it if you want. So for example, I can just go to 6 here and estimate board and date. So this is how this column is useful. So for example, if I just go and select here 5, then you can see here it will go to 10 December. If I just go to the 6, so obviously it will start adding, some extra days. So 2 weeks and how many days? So I don't know why they use some complicated language, but yeah, this is how it is. Now you can put a label. So label is basically, I can create label of my own, that is a priority, something like that. So it's completely up to you how you want to go and click on create. Now once a program is created, inside it you can create task. So this is basically your sprint. So here I can just write here complete task, or this whatever it is, whatever your team needs, and you can create it. Now it has much more features. You can just add here task and write, and for specific day, for example, this is 1st October to 15 October, and here you can see there's a much more. You can just zoom out, zoom in, and there's a lot more here. This is calendar, so you can view this in a calendar way, and this is in a timeline way, and this is for the team. So all the team members which is added here will be shown up here. If you want to add a team only specific to this plan, so you can add it directly from here. So obviously if you're using it very practically, then you would have more than one plan, or you will need more than one plan. Right now this is dependencies. So what is basically called dependencies shows in what order your task need to be completed. Use the add dependencies button, so you can call this as a mind map. And if you need much more information, you can click on here, and you will get to know how you can use this entire thing. So this is the exact basic, and you can create as many plan as you want. Right now this is project. So before going to project, I don't want to make complicated video here. So first of all, let's create a project, right? And obviously, as I explained you, inside a plan you can count in your projects. So in the projects, it will ask you, this is a very basic, and for those who are very beginner, they don't know how to use Jira, then this is where I should start the video. But anyway, so here this is a Kanban, this is a blank project, this is also, you can call this as a preset. So some people need Scrum, and obviously you can see here plan, track, and execute work using sprints and backlogs. So there's a lot of things which you will find it here. So for those if you don't know, so Scrum, if you use Scrum, if you're working in sprints, and I've already explained the sprints. Use Kanban boards if your team working continuously. Generally used for marketing and content and design, because in content you have to publish content every day, so you have to schedule your content for future days, right? Or choose team manage for something simple. Give your project name. So let's say I'm just going to choose Kanban. Now here you can use template. So I will just go and click on use template here, right? And here you can see here, now you can change it. So I want to choose a team manage project. You can give a name here. So let's say I'm just going to write team, and you can use this key. So this is basically a unique key. You can give it. Now access, so who can access it? So it's completely open, right? So I can just go and click on create project. Now from here you can invite your team members. For example, let's say it's a marketing thing or it's a content thing, so you can add your script writer, your video editor, and everyone. So here this is how you can do so. Now this is how it's going to look like. Now you can see here there are only 3 sections. Now in my case I'm going to add topics, right? So here I'm going to add one more section, and you can see your topics. Now there I am just going to add review. This is a one more section which I need, right? So for example, I need this topic section at here. So how I can do this? So click and hold and put it here. Very simple to do, right? And there's a shortcut key to open, and you can also use your mouse, whatever it is. Now let's say this is a topic 1, right? If I just press enter, then it will open a second card, and basically this is called card. So you can move your card, right? Now inside the card, if I just go and click on any one of the card, the card is going to open up like this. Now inside one card, you can add task, or you can create children. So for example, topic 1 is a parent, and to complete topic 1, there should be some different subtasks. So you don't want to add this subtask in the main section, because it's going to be very confusing. So it should be attached here. So you can just go and click on this plus icon, click on create a child, and here let's say child topic 1, right? In this way. So this is a subtask, and as you can see here, subtask has been created, and I can assign it, right? So for example, I can assign it to the specific person, and what's the status, right? Whether it's in a to do, in progress, review, whatever it is, or whether it's a done. So it's up to you how you gonna do this. Now your team can communicate here. They can write specific whatever comments they want to add it here for this specific topic. You can add a description about this topic, right? And what about the attaching documents and everything? So you can attach a document, right? Now it's really easy. You can just drag and drop here, and here you will find a lot more option. You want to delete it, you want to clone it, add parent, export word, and there's a lot more thing. If even if you want to print this exact card, exact information, whatever information is available here, you can add it, right? So that is really easy thing to do. Now here you can just go and click on plus icon, and you can add a link, you can add an attachment, a document, a page, a whiteboard, even a video. So that is really interesting and very crazy thing here. Now let's say this task is assigned to should be assigned to two-person, so you can assign more than one person. You can add a label, what's a priority label, what's a parent, and everything. Now here this is a branch, so you can create a branch here, right? And this is for the developing, and this is only for the tech people, but yeah, if you need it, you can use it. Even you can automate this thing, right? So for example, you can automate in a very different way, but for now it will sound very confusing. So if you want a specific video on automation, especially for Jira, then let me know, I can just make it. Right, now let's say if you are working on this topic, so you can move to do. Now it is in the progress, it is done. Now it is in the review, right? So you can just add as many sections as you want. Now what is basically at the top here? So as you can see here, this video I will just keep it in the progress. Now if I want to check it in the timeline, I like the timeline view much more here. So you can see here, this is how it's going to look like. Now I can just go and weeks and everything. So in timeline you can see here there's nothing available because I didn't added any time. Obviously you can add a time here, but let me just add a deadline to it. So let's say this is topic 1 here. Let me open it up. So in the start date, I'm just going to add today date here, right? And I can even add an end date or whatever it is. Now it's basically it's got saved. Now you can just go to the calendar, and you can see here on 22 today. So today is 22. You can create task only specific for today. So it's completely up to you how you want to view your entire thing here. Right now this is a list, so whatever topics we created in the timeline is showing up here and with the same detail. Now this is a form, so you can create a form. Now you can just capture all the details, or you can take a survey or something, whatever it is, from a different specific people, and you will get all these resources here. All the information will be added here. So this is a blank, and there's a much more feature which you just need to explore, and you will find it. Now in this way you can create as many projects as you want, and this is a team, so all your team member will show up here. And here in the mode, so you can create goals, or just like goal and sprint is very similar, but goal is for very specific. If you have a specific goal, then you can just set a goal here, and this is how it's going to be. So this was the entire information on the Jira, and if you want more detailed video on it, let me know. On any specific section, let me know. I will just make a separate video, and there you have a step-by-step guide you using for Jira for project management. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe.